Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Angel Tony Asa, Prince of the Sun, and I'm here with Loukman Ali, who's sipping on the amazing coffee brewed by Coffee City. Have you enjoyed their coffee?
It's fantastic.
It's quite amazing, right? At the moment, it looks like it's only Loukman who can work with Netflix. Is there a chance for other Ugandans, and how can they get to your level of saying, let me also read Netflix and all that?
So, again, like I said before, I don't really think there's any sort of like level that is. I feel like a lot of what we lack is like some of the lessons I'm learning now. You know, these are some of the things we don't know. We don't know how you're supposed to deliver work to these people. There's so many things we don't know, and I promise actually, once I'm done with this successfully, I want to do like I'm usually very shy about doing like master classes because it puts me in a position where people assume I know, and I don't believe that. I don't think I know everything I need to know, but I feel like I can share those things at least. So that's the plan. But I feel like once you're armed with that information, you know, like this is what you have to deliver, this is what you have to do. It shouldn't be hard. These people work for us. Okay. We are the bosses. We're the ones that have the content.
Wow.
So it's not like we need favors from them to like let us, or please let us be in your streaming thing. Should be at a level where you have a project, Amazon wants it, Netflix wants it, all these people want it, and you get to choose who you want to get. You know? So I don't think we should look at it that way. We shouldn't look at it like, oh, how do we get to the level where, you know, we should just get to a level where we're doing good work that we're happy with even among ourselves, and those people will come. They have nowhere else to, like, they have to come. At some point they have to come. Like we are the ones that are doing the product. We're the ones that have the product. They're the ones that need it.
That need the content.
So it doesn't make sense that we're the ones begging.
True.
It means there's something lacking in our produce that we need to add, and once we get it, it will just be as simple as, oh, I'm sending Netflix, Amazon, HBO,
Hulu.
Give me the best offer.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. You know?
Is Lookout Films looking at Oscars also? Not yet.
I'm not. Like I told you before, I'm not that interested in awards. I don't know. I don't even know how I would get an Oscar because currently, the movies I'm looking at are mostly the type that are entertaining for me. I'm not so interested in the movies that I've seen winning Oscars in previous years. And I also don't think I'm at that level, to be honest. I feel like in the category we're in, which is the international category, there's so many people that have had a head start, like 200 years, 100 years head start. And we are actually, it's incredible what we've done in a short time because we're catching up really fast. But there's a long way to go. It's really a long way to go. I don't think us alone, working by ourselves, I don't really see it in the near future. But by co-producing with other people, let's say we work with someone else, we work with maybe Koreans, Chinese, or whatever, and we work together, make a production that's Africa, Uganda, and something else. Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have no reason to like target something like that because it's not. Also, you have to understand that the Oscars are not necessarily like the best project or the best work, whatever. Even if I could get to that level, there's so many other things, political things that are involved that I don't even know how to start.
Okay. Okay.
So my intentions and my aim is at getting a movie that I like.
That you love.
A good movie for me.
Okay.
If once I'm satisfied there, I'll be happier than a person that has gotten an Oscar.
Okay. Is The Girl in the Yellow Jumper coming out part 2?
No, absolutely not.
There was a poster that moved around, something like that. Was it The Girl in the Yellow Jumper or 16 Rounds? The second part or?
I think maybe 16 Rounds. Because 16 rounds was supposed to be part of an anthology.
Yeah.
Blind Date was one, 16 Rounds was the second, and was supposed to be the third.
Okay.
It was going to be the final kind of chapter, like feature film. But told you what happened.
Yeah.
Girl in the Yellow Jumper, I don't know. I don't feel maybe to remake it and redo it the way I wanted to do it.
It's amazing how you say you didn't like it, yet it was recognized by Netflix. The Uganda Film Festival loved it, and they awarded many.
I think they gave it awards because everyone else was giving it awards, and we felt like, well, we want to be the guys
political.
To recognize our own guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like there were other movies that were more deserving.
Yeah.
Also, Girl in the Yellow Jumper is like 4 years old. The movies that were made like last week. They've had the advantage of being done a couple of years later.
Yeah.
Things are slightly like there's equipment that wasn't available at the time that's available now.
Okay.
And I'm not using that as an excuse, obviously. But I think most of these people just see the potential. They're not really looking at Girl in the Yellow Jumper per se, but to a filmmaker, like a seasoned filmmaker, like some of the filmmakers that watched it before, some are Hollywood filmmakers, they always came back with the same feedback. They see the potential. They see what I was trying to do. Whether I got it or not is not relevant to them. It's more like we see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
We can see where this was trying to go. We didn't get there, but we see
the potential.
Maybe given this, given that, given this, we could potentially make a movie like that. So I feel like most of these people, that's kind of what they were awarding, and that's what they were getting. They're not blind. It's not like they're seeing something that other people are not seeing. It's just the perspectives are different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Loukman Ali, what's the starter pack for a good film? I'm talking about this because there are many filmmakers who say Loukman is successful because your success is seen. Open. So, what is the starter pack for a good film?
I think a good film or filmmaker?
A good film. Because
I think a good film
should have what?
The first thing is a good story.
Okay.
I think people confuse a good story with a well-written script. I think those are different things.
What's the difference?
Like a good story is it's a good story. It's not like good English. It's different. People confuse that. Someone sends you and it's the formatting and everything is perfect, but the substance, it's like, you get.
Yeah.
And also I think the people also the biggest issue we have in Uganda is most people that are working in the film industry today have a background in theater.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a background in theater or just telling stories like verbally. Like at a fireplace or something that. Yeah. So the problem there is that these are very different languages of storytelling. So you have people that are coming from a theater background and they're trying to make movies, but the way they're presenting a movie is not how you present a movie. So you have someone that has a very good story, but how they present it kills it. You see. Yeah. So
a good story.
Yes, a good story is key. It's like probably 80% of the job. You have a good story, you can shoot it poorly and people will still watch it. Yeah, you can shoot it poorly. With
bad equipment.
Bad equipment. Blah, blah, blah. So a good story is like, let's give it 50% so there's room for other things, but I'll say 50% the good story. Okay. I would say 20% good audio. Okay. And I say the rest of it will fit in the 30. That's
audio has a bigger percentage than video. Picture?
Yeah.
Video?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You can watch a poorly shot movie if it has good audio. Okay. You can't watch a good film with bad audio.
And you're giving actors what percentage? The acting?
Oh yeah, that goes without saying. Good acting it's going to carry the entire film. Like I feel probably good acting will fall into story because
it shares the 50%.
It will share that because it's very important. I mean, you see how we've moved into 3D characters, but the actor stays constant. We still need a good actor behind that 3D model. Okay. So yeah, actors are very, very important.
How important is it for an actor to have the numbers to be in a film? Is it important to have the numbers on social media?
Personally, I don't care about that, but I was working in Nigeria recently, and it's that over there. That's probably more important than anything else. Okay. Yeah.
You should be famous.
Yeah, that for them that is more important than anything else.
Do you encourage Ugandan actors to push their social media?
Yeah, I think that's where the world is, unfortunately. So As much as me personally, I don't really care about that. But it's good to be visible. It's good to be out there.
Okay.
Because there are actors we've worked with simply because they're so out there that we think they're good. And we think they're better than everyone else.
Yeah.
It's not like they're the best, but it's like among the ones we have, we feel like... Psh. But the only reason we think that is because... they're out there. They have so much out there going on. And when I mean out there, I don't necessarily mean you should jump on any project. I think that's bad. But be out there, like as yourself, like expressing yourself in your own way. Maybe you're making your small videos of yourself. Things you have control over, so that you don't blame other people that, oh, I was in that guy's project, it was poorly written, and that's the reason it sucks. Yeah, so I think...
What do you advise actors? An actor may be there and he wants to work with it. There's a very thin line between being desperate and putting yourself out. There are actors who want to be hired, but they fear to approach producers because in pretext of being looked at as desperate. So what do you advise them? Should they go ahead and make themselves available or keep hiding and wait to be discovered?
No. I think that's sort of BS. Like, I think you sitting there and waiting to be discovered is terrible plan. It's not good for you. Okay. Because I'll give you an example. Like with myself, I've done so many free projects. You just have to figure out a way of doing it. Like I've done before, when I wanted to enter into graphics design to do billboards and stuff like that. I used to make mock-up billboards. Just so that people that hire people to do billboards can see what I can do. When I wanted to make TV commercials, I started shooting commercials for free. Okay. So that people that hire can see that I am capable of doing this. Now, one would say maybe that is a bit desperate. Yeah, so what? It's better than me going and kneeling down and telling someone I can do this, I can do this. I feel like that makes you look bad, but me showing you that I can do this, I feel like it's better. So there are times I've put out audition calls, and I've done this audition call, and I'm thinking, if this person auditions, I'll work with them. Okay. You know, because I'm thinking I like what they do, but they need to understand that no one gives it to you. Like you need to put an effort into this.
Fight for your place.
Yeah, you need to fight for your place. So you put out an audition call. You're like, oh, I'm looking for this and this and this and this, and then people send through all these people, and then like the people I thought probably kind of fit in this, they have not even tried. You know, so you just
look how much you want.
So you look at everything else that has been sent to you. It's like all these people that are sending in. They are like first time trying this out, so they're not really. I'm not going to risk my savings on this. But also the people that I would have liked, they have no effort at all. Maybe they're busy. Maybe
you go ahead and reach them out.
Reach
them out.
No,
you don't.
No.
The chance is gone.
It's gone. I can work with someone else. Sending in an application is not desperate. Okay. It's just that's what people do. You know. We also send in bids when you want to do. You should see what happens when you're trying to pitch a movie to someone. The level of work you have to put in is crazy. Okay. There's so much work you have to do, like sleepless nights. They ask you all these questions. Why are you making this movie? Why you? There's so many things you have to do. So many things to the level where they make you feel like you're being desperate. Yeah. But that's what you have to do. That's how everyone does it. So I feel like actors
should make themselves available.
They should make because no one is going to read your mind. Yeah. And it doesn't kill you to audition. Yeah. I mean, I know the fear of rejection, but we all get rejected. It's just that you never see this rejection out there. You don't see that I was rejected at this and at this. So you assume that everything I'm just doing is just going smoothly. But people audition.
Even in Hollywood, people
audition. Even in Hollywood. Like, there's this short film that I'm doing with Netflix. You'll be surprised at people that have approached me. People that actually, like cinematographers that work in Hollywood, where I'm like, how the fuck did they know? Sorry for cussing, but how did they know that I was even making this film? Because it's not like out there. Like someone in Hong Kong sent in their resume, they want to shoot. Someone from the UK sent in, they want to work on it.
Wow.
Like all these people, and I'm like, how did they even know about this? You know,
People are always in the lookout.
and they're like, oh, they keep following up. Can I have a look at the script? I'm willing to like do this. I'm willing to pay for my own lodging.
Wow.
You just have to take care of this.
Wow.
And you're thinking, and these people have shot actual Hollywood films, you know.
Wow.
And there's like actors, some actor in India sent me, some actor in South Africa sent me, this is my thing, you're working on this project, I've seen it. I've not yet auditioned.
Yeah.
I've not yet put out auditions, but they are sending in things before I even audition. So now they're in my mind before anyone else comes to it. Because the moment I send out, it will be flood, like I would open floodgates. People will just flood in. But now these people are giving themselves, you know,
potential roles.
Roles. Because if I'm, you know, like when you submit a film into a festival, they always encourage you to submit like early on, because on the last days they've pretty much made up their minds on which ones they're going to pick. So for yours to go through, it has to be so good that it pulls one out of there,
and yours replaces,
and then yours replaces. So that's what people do. They see something happening in the background. They're like, there's a project coming in like in 2025, and they start sending in emails. This is what I can do. I've shot this before. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. If this doesn't work out, please consider me for something else. You see, right there in that writing, they've shown you that by rejecting them on this project, it doesn't mean you don't think they're talented. And they've made it clear to you as well that in case this doesn't work out, I am open for other things. So you, as a person that has to pick, you no longer feel guilty to reach out to them. You know that this person understands that maybe this is not my call alone, or they understand that the character might not ask for them specifically, but they've left that opening there for me. So when I reach out, I won't fear to reach out to them, because it won't be a situation where they're like, they were showing off, and now look at this, they're coming back to me. So they left it like that. So I feel like some actors maybe need to learn how to do those things, you know.
And that's in Uganda. I'm sure there are a few in Uganda who sent an email.
Zero. No one.
Wow.
No one. They're waiting for the day
you'll audition.
I'll audition. And that's the funny thing. When I'm writing, there's already people in my mind.
Outside Uganda.
There's people I'm seeing. I'm like, oh, this person can potentially pull this off. This person can potentially pull this off. And all I need is for them to reinforce that idea at the audition stage. You understand?
So it's interesting, not even funny, how these companies will tell you, I'm ready to shoot, and they're willing to pay you to be part. Now imagine what happens to the budget you're meant to pay them. You get
there's a lot of things that happen in the background. I see a lot of those things, and I'm thinking maybe we're a bit lazy here.
True. Okay, so Loukman, this is the first segment. We're just going to go to a 5-minute segment where I'll ask you another side of Loukman, not this business guy, big man. I'm going to ask you a few questions that people get to know the other cheesy side of Loukman,
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very interesting conversation with the big man himself, Loukman Ali. Now, we're going for a short break. We are at Coffee City, which gives the best coffee in the city. My name is Angel Tony Asa, Prince of the Sun. Let's go for this short break, and when we come back, it will be the other side of Loukman.
so funny now, is it? Funny boy.